Good afternoon, y'all. How you all doing? Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how can I get some the information that I needed to bring you all this update. Give me just a second, y'all. Okay, it's gonna let me show you all. All right, it has worked. How y'all doing this evening? Once again, this is your boy Rob Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind the News. Today is Sunday, May 16th, 2021. And again, I just want to update you all on things that's going on a situation that has the potential to be a linchpin event. Let me try to straighten this phone up. Again, y'all got to forgive me, man. I'm working on two government phones. But I do feel that this information is very important because, again, what we have is a flashpoint situation over in the country of Israel. And as you all watched the one video that I did yesterday, um, the country of Israel, the Israeli Defense Force, basically conducted a missile strike on a building that housed international journalists. One of the main reasons why they did what they did was basically to keep you from having information as to the atrocities and war crimes that they are committing right now against the Palestinians. Now, throughout the whole world, overseas, especially in Europe, people are in the streets by the tens of thousands protesting what is actually happening to the Palestinians at the hands of the Israelis. And again, you might ask, why is this important to us? Because again, when you go out and you protest, or when you facing crooked police in your neighborhood, you have to understand that these tactics that our military and our police are using against us and other oppressed people around the world, they are learning these tactics from the Israeli Defense Force. Now, one thing that I believe is why this is happening is because of the situation with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. This man is under federal indictment and facing numerous counts of fraud, abuse of power type felonies in Israel. And every time this man gets in a tight situation, he creates a distraction by, I guess you could say, igniting aggression against the Palestinian people, which takes the world's focus off of his crimes. Now, he has basically, they've had over in Israel the last 2 years almost 6 elections. And due to massive election fraud, Benjamin Netanyahu barely holds on to power, or the election is too close to call that they have to have another election. Same situation now. So again, no matter what you're being told here in your mainstream media, this whole escalation, sit down. This whole escalation started behind, excuse me, started because the Israeli Defense Force basically went into the mosque, the second most holiest site in all Islam. Y'all know that's located in Jerusalem. They barged into this mosque while the faithful, Islamic faithful, were in there celebrating their Ramadan celebration. They were worshiping during the time of Ramadan. Unprovoked, the Israelis basically marched in there and started shooting people with rubber bullets, beating people, and basically defiling that mosque. Now, the Palestinian people basically have been tortured, humiliated, harassed, beaten by the Israeli government and the Israeli Defense Force since Israel came over and illegally occupied their land. And now here we are on the precipice of something that has the potential to ignite, if nothing else, a regional conflict in that area that has the potential to draw the United States in on the side of Israel and Russia and China in on the side of the Palestinians. Because you have the Iraqi government, you have the Iranian government, even the Saudis who are allies of Israel. Though. Don't get it twisted. Even though Saudi Arabia says that they don't like the Zionists, the Israeli government uses Saudi Arabia as their proxy over there to basically threaten and intimidate other Islamic countries in the Middle East. But this situation, and again, I'm not trying to be an alarmist or sensationalize anything, but the truth is what it is. This situation has the potential to spread wide, even bringing the United States into this conflict, because you have to realize no matter what Israel does, the United States is basically a whore to Israel. Because again, going back to Jeffrey Epstein, like I've been telling you, you don't understand that Jeffrey Epstein was a spy, an agent for the Mossad, who literally was used to catch our politicians and other politicians from around the world in compromising situations with teenagers, with underage children. He would catch them by recording them having sex with these underage people and use that to blackmail them on behalf of the Israeli government. So I want to keep you all aware to keep up with the events that's happening over there in Israel, because again, I'm not saying it's going to be World War III, but it has the potential to spread into a world conflict. Because again, no matter what the Israelis do, the United States government, even though they know a lot of times that the Israeli government is the facilitator of all the aggression and hostility, they cannot say nothing. Your government here in America cannot say nothing, because the politicians here in America are being blackmailed by the Israelis. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Our government is being blackmailed by the Israelis using evidence or using blackmail material that they gathered from Jeffrey Epstein. Again, you have to understand that everything that we do, we live in what's called a global community, meaning that all nations in some way are connected together. That new world order that people speak about, we're living in that. Pay attention that they always talking about the global community now. That's the new world order. And believe it or not, I'm going to say this, it might get a lot of flack from it, but America is going to hate the day that they allow that election, our latest election, to be stolen from Donald Trump, because Trump was the last line of defense that was keeping America out of this new world order, believe it or not. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I have to give the truth, his credibility, his credence. Trump was trying his best to keep us from becoming a slave, a stooge, a puppet to the new world order. And since he lost the election, it's been head first. America's been going head first, full steam ahead, basically as a willing participant to submitting to the new world order. And again, who's controlling this new world order? The country of Israel. You all would not think that a country that small would be probably the most powerful nation on the planet, but it is. Israel right now basically wants to control and dominate all that's in the Middle East. They keep telling you in Israel that they don't think that the Iranians, the Iraqis, or any other country in the Middle East should be allowed to possess nuclear weapons, but illegally, Israel possesses hundreds of nuclear weapons. You know where they get them from? Remember when South Africa first switched over from the apartheid government to the new South African Congress that they got now, South Africa was in possession of nuclear weapons. And it has been proven, documented, and well-known fact to people who really know that they sold a lot of their nuclear weapons to Israel. Now, Israel is the only country on the planet, cut it out, that possesses nuclear weapons but never signed the Nuclear Proliferation Treaty, which formally declares that they are a nuclear country. They do not want Iran or Iraq or any of these other countries to possess a nuclear weapon, because a nuclear weapon is what you call a deterrent against a hostile invasion. Basically, they want to keep these countries unable to defend themselves against a hostile attack by Israel. Cut it out! Did I tell her to cut it out? What makes you think you can do it? Sit down. All of you all, sit down. Y'all forgive me. Sit down, handsome. Go sit. Good boy. Sit. Move, son. Move. Y'all excuse me. Move. I apologize for that. But again, now there's no way I can put these articles up. I cannot put these articles up on my timeline. I mean, Kimberly Wood, as you come in, please hit the like and share. Lola Zach. Okay, Londa, I'm gonna call you. Let me try to do this video. I'll call. Stop. Sit down. I'll call you as soon as I finish, because you know my phone is messed up. That's why you've been able to get in touch with me. I'll call you as soon as I finish. Actually, we're trying to get another phone. Move, Zozo. Get on now. Go. We're trying to get another phone right now as we speak. And hold on, let me see. Okay, yes. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. We sure could use those anybody to hit the Cash App right now for us, because again, we need to get this phone up. But again, Londa, I'll call you. I had to get a new number. I'm using the phone that Damien gave me. You can call me at 771-4492. I shouldn't have gave that number. I gave it out anyway. I'll call you, Londa. Give me a moment. But again, thank you, Sister Kimberly. As you all come in, could you all please hit that Cash App for us, or the PayPal? Because again, we really do need to get another phone. We're very limited as to what we can do with these government phones. But I want to read one article for y'all and show you what's going on around the rest of the world as far as the outrage that's was taking place. Because again, here in America, we will never know the truth. Okay, man, mom is in the hospital. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to end this video, man. Wow, I just gotta say that mom's in the hospital. Y'all give me a moment, man. I'm gonna come back a little bit later on. I gotta find out what's going on with my mom, with my mother. So that's what you need me to call you for, Londa. Okay, I'm gonna call you right now. It's gonna be on a 771 number. Again, y'all, please, man. As y'all can see, man, there's so much stress going on right now that I gotta deal with, bro. Now I gotta call to see what's going on with my mom. Y'all pray for me on that. I'm hoping things are not bad. But as you all can, man, take some of the stress off us over here, man. Please hit that Cash App for us. Hit the PayPal. Just donate whatever you can, man. If nothing else, help us get a phone so that I can keep up with what's going on with my mom. So I'm gonna have to end this video real fast and call my sister and see what's going on. Please, y'all, pray for me. And if y'all really like what we do, man, just support this channel by hitting the Cash App. I'll come back shortly and let y'all know what's going on. Y'all be blessed, man.